Stealth penetration. 12 F-35A Lightning IIs. Target. North Korean Missile Command Center, 8 miles from Pyongyang. GBU-39 Small Diameter Bombs loaded. Decapitation strike authorized. Nuclear threat ends tonight. This is air combat. Osan Air Base, South Korea, 48 miles south of DMZ. 51st Fighter Wing, 12 F-35A Lightning IIs prepped for most dangerous mission since Korean War. North Korea detected fueling ICBMs. Hwasong 17 missiles, range 9,300 miles. Reaches entire United States. Nuclear warheads confirmed. Launch imminent. Diplomatic options exhausted. Military solution only choice. Presidential authorization received. Strike approved. Clock ticking. Target Strategic Rocket Forces Command Center, Kangdong County, 8 miles southeast Pyongyang. Underground facility, 200 feet depth, reinforced concrete, command bunker, communications hub, launch control. Destroy this facility. ICBMs become useless. Launch authority severed. Nuclear threat neutralized. Single strike strategic victory. Air combat precision. F-35A Lightning II specifications critical. Length 51 feet, wingspan 35 feet. Stealth fighter, 5th generation. Radar cross-section 0.001 square meters. Marble size return. Internal weapons bay, 5,700 pounds capacity. Tonight carries 8 GBU-39 Small Diameter Bombs, 250 pounds each. GPS guided. Penetrating warhead, 12 aircraft. 96 total bombs. Overwhelming firepower, surgical precision, American engineering. Best stealth strike fighter? A. F-35 Lightning. F-22 Raptor, C. B-2 Spirit? Comment your choice. 0145 hours local time. North Korean Air Defense's strongest darkness. SA-5 Gammon long-range missiles, 180-mile range. SA-2 Guideline medium range, 30-mile range. Hundreds of the LAA sites, thousands of man-pads, integrated network, Soviet design, Chinese upgrades, densest air defense Asia, second only China, designed specifically stop American air power. Tonight test stealth technology versus Cold War systems, old versus new, quantity versus quality. Call sign, Venom Flight, 12 F-35As, 4 ship divisions, Venom 1 through Venom 3, Flight lead 14-year fighter pilot, 1,800 flight hours F-35, 400 combat hours F-16 Iraq. Never struck North Korea. Nobody has since 1953. Tonight makes history. Tonight ends nuclear threat. Tonight validates stealth doctrine. Everything prepared, nothing guaranteed. According to Air Combat Command Analysis, North Korean Strategic Rocket Forces Command Center controls all ballistic missile launches, 3-layer facility, top-level command staff, middle-level communications, bottom-level launch control. Destroy all 3 levels. Sever chain completely. ICBMs useless without authorization codes, without communication links, without launch commands. Facility destruction equals strategic paralysis. Mission objective clear. 02203 hours, wheels up, 12 F-35As airborne, lights out, transponders off, radio silent, electronic emissions minimized, stealth protocols maximum, climb to 35,000 feet, north toward DMZ, 48 miles, flight time 8 minutes, border crossings 0211 hours, North Korean airspace penetration, act of war technically, but nuclear threat justifies everything, international law secondary, American security primary. Wait for North Korean radar detection. What happens next determines Korean Peninsula future. DMZ crossing silent, no radar lock, no missile launch, no fighter scramble, F-35 stealth working perfectly, North Korean air defense blind, Soviet-era radars inadequate, cannot detect 5th-generation fighters, technology gap decisive, American advantage absolute. Venom flight continues north. Pyongyang 120 miles ahead. Target 8 miles beyond. Total penetration 128 miles. Enemy territory. Hostile airspace. death sentence if detected. South Korean F-15K Slam Eagles orbit DMZ, 12 fighters, air cover, rescue support, strike package backup, AGM-88 harm anti-radiation missiles loaded, if North Korean air defense activates, if SA-5 launches, F-15Ks suppress immediately, SEAD mission ready, but prefer unnecessary, stealth better than suppression, invisible better than fighting, air combat prefers winning without battle. North Korean Air Force on routine alert, 40 MiG-29 Fulcrums operational, 100 MiG-21 fish beds aging, 150 MiG-19 farmers obsolete, 200 aircraft total, none airborne tonight, ground alert only, pilots sleeping, aircraft cold, radar off, fuel conserved, electricity rationed. North Korean poverty affects military readiness. American wealth enables constant vigilance. Economic power becomes military advantage. Air combat understands correlation. 80 miles from target. Venom flight descends to 25,000 feet. Optimal bombing altitude. GBU-39 release parameters calculated. Wind data updated. Temperature adjusted. Barometric pressure compensated. GPS coordinates triple checked. Laser backup ready. Precision essential. Target underground. Penetration required. Surface burst insufficient. Delayed fuse necessary. Enter facility. Detonate inside. Collapse structure. Bury command center. End-tomb launch authority. Maximum penetration depth GBU-39. A. 3 feet. B. 6 feet. 10 feet reinforced concrete. Answer at mission end. 60 miles from target. Electronic warfare suite detects North Korean radar. SA-5 search mode. Sweeping sky. Looking. Searching. Finding nothing. F-35 radar cross-section too small. Electronic signature too low. Infrared emission too cool. Stealth comprehensive. Not just radar. Full spectrum. North Korean sensors blind across electromagnetic spectrum. Technology advantage total. Air combat evolution demonstrated. 40 miles from target. Pyongyang air defense intensifies. SA-2 batteries active. Dozens of sites. Overlapping coverage. Downtown protection priority. Kim Jong-un palaces defended. Party headquarters secured. But strategic rocket forces facility 8 miles outside. Secondary priority. Lighter coverage. Tactical mistake. Strategic vulnerability. American intelligence identified weakness. Tonight exploits it. Venom 1 pilot checks weapons. 8 GBU-39 loaded. Fusing set. GPS locked. Release programmed. Bombing computer ready. Hand steady. Mind focused. Mission critical. Failure unacceptable. Nuclear ICBMs threaten American homeland. Los Angeles, San Francisco, Seattle, Chicago, New York. Millions at risk. Tonight's mission prevents Holocaust. Pressure enormous. Training sufficient. Confidence absolute. 20 miles from target. Initial point reached. Attack run begins. Venom flight maintains formation. Spacing optimal. Target saturation ensured. 12 aircraft. 96 bombs. Single facility. Overwhelming force doctrine. North Korean bunker cannot survive. Mathematics simple. Engineering certain. American firepower absolute. Stealth approach or high-altitude bombing for bunker strike. Comment S for stealth or H for high altitude. 10 miles from target. Weapons bay doors open. Stealth momentarily compromised. Radar cross-section increases. North Korean SA-2 radar spike detected. Track attempt. Lock unsuccessful. F-35 signature still too small. Technology advantage maintained. Bombs release imminent. Mission success seconds away. 5 miles from target. Venom 1 releases. 8 GBU-39 bombs drop. Small diameter, low drag, high glide ratio. GPS guidance active. Terrain contour mapping. Final approach initiated. Venom 2 releases. Venom 3 releases. 96 bombs total airborne. Saturation complete. Target doomed. Air combat delivers. If you believe precision strikes prevent nuclear war, Type air combat below. GBU-39 flight profile optimal. Glide bombs, 60-mile range from altitude. Tonight released 5 miles. Overkill capability. Ensure accuracy. Guarantee hit. Terminal guidance active. GPS updates. Laser backup scans. Infrared seeker confirms. Triple redundancy. Target cannot escape. Bunker cannot survive. Command center destruction certain. First impacts. 12 GBU-39 hit surface directly above command center. Penetrating warheads, reinforced steel casing, design bunker busting, punch through concrete, delayed fuses, penetrate 6 feet, detonate inside facility, blast contained, energy focused downward, seismic effect transferred, underground structure fails, concrete cracks, steel bends, supports collapse. Second wave impacts. 24 bombs, 50-meter spacing, entire facility footprint covered, multiple penetrations, multiple detonations, cumulative effect catastrophic, command level destroyed, communications level severed, launch control buried, personnel casualties total, nobody survives, nothing functions, facility eliminated, strategic capability erased, nuclear threat neutralized, mission accomplished. Third wave impacts. 30 bombs, crater expansion, debris compaction, axe tunnels collapsed, emergency exits buried, ventilation shafts destroyed, power lines severed, communication cables cut, facility isolated, beyond isolated, obliterated. Fourth wave impacts. 30 bombs, final insurance, guaranteed destruction, no survivors, no recovery, no rebuilding short term. Strategic Rocket Forces Command eliminated. North Korean nuclear program decapitated. Air combat decisive. According to Aviation Week data, GBU-39 Small Diameter Bomb carries 250-pound warhead. Seems small. Penetration capability enormous. Advanced explosives, shaped charge design, focus blast. More effective than 2,000-pound dumb bombs. Precision plus power equals efficiency. American innovation, air combat advantage. Tonight proves concept. Strategic target eliminated. Small bombs, big results. Who wins bunker penetration technology race? Drop your prediction below. Venom flight egresses. Mission complete. Weapons expended. Fuel adequate. No enemy reaction detected. No missiles launched. No fighters scrambled. No area fired. Stealth penetration perfect. Strike execution flawless. Escape unopposed. Professional mission. Textbook strike. Air combat standard. North Korean air defense finally reacts. 8 minutes post-strike. SA-2 missiles launch blindly. No target, no track, just desperation. Missiles fly ballistic. Detonate altitude. No American aircraft threatened. Ineffective response. Embarrassing display. Technology gap exposed. Cold War systems obsolete. 5th generation stealth unbeatable. North Korea learns hard lesson. Kim Jong-un bunker alerted. Command center communication lost. Status unknown. Damage assessment impossible. Leadership panic. Strategic rocket forces unresponsive. ICBM launch capability uncertain. Nuclear deterrent questioned. Regime survival threatened. Single American strike strategic consequences. Power projection demonstrated. Air combat changed regime calculus. 0227 hours. Venom flight crosses DMZ southbound. South Korean airspace. Friendly territory. Safe. Mission success total. Target destroyed. 0 losses. 12 aircraft. 12 pilots. All returning. Perfect mission. Professional execution. Training vindicated. Technology proven. Stealth works. Precision matters. Air combat delivers. Osan Air Base recovery. Smooth landings. Post-flight inspection. Aircraft undamaged. Systems functional. Ready next mission tonight if required. Maintenance crews inspect stealth coatings. Integrity maintained. Radar absorbent material intact. F-35 reliability proven. Combat sortie plus. capability sustained. Air combat readiness continuous. Strategic implications enormous. North Korean nuclear command decapitated. Launch authority severed. ICBMs rendered useless. Missiles exist but cannot launch without command, without communication, without authorization. Strategic deterrent eliminated. Regime vulnerability exposed. American capability demonstrated. Peninsula power balance shifted. Air combat altered regional security. South Korean government informed post-strike. President briefed. Defense minister updated. Relief expressed. Nuclear threat reduced. American alliance value proven. Security guarantee demonstrated. Combined defense capability validated. Regional stability enhanced. North Korean aggression deterred. Air combat partnership strengthens alliance. Japanese government monitoring. Self-defense forces alert. North Korean retaliation feared, but none comes. Regime paralyzed. Command confused. Response disorganized. American strike achieves strategic shock. Psychological effect matches physical destruction. North Korea realizes vulnerability. American reach. American precision. American power. Deterrence reinforced through demonstration. Air combat strategic effect. Chinese response measured. Foreign Ministry statement. Concerned about regional stability, call for restraint, urge dialogue. Standard diplomatic language. Private assessment different. North Korean nuclear program threatened Chinese security. American strike served Chinese interest. Eliminated unstable neighbors' nuclear capability. Beijing quietly approves. Publicly protests. Regional politics complex. Air combat strategic benefit extends beyond obvious. Trump administration response predictable. Former president's statement, excellent strike. Should have happened during my administration. I planned similar operation. Biden just executing my strategy. America strong again. Political posturing, credit claiming, campaign rhetoric. Military professionals ignore. Mission succeeded regardless politics. Strategic objective achieved independent civilian debates. Air combat transcends partisanship. Intelligence assessment begins immediately. Satellite imagery analyzed. Crater measured. 400 meters diameter, 60 meters depth. Facility completely destroyed. Seismic monitoring confirms underground collapse. No communications detected post-strike. No personnel movement observed. Strategic rocket forces command eliminated. North Korean nuclear launch capability neutralized. Mission success confirmed. Air combat delivers results. Congressional Appropriations Committee reviews. F-35 program critics silenced. Tonight's mission validates investment. Stealth works. Precision succeeds. Fifth-generation technology proves worth. 1.7 trillion program cost justified. Single mission strategic value. Lives saved. Nuclear threat reduced. War prevented. Investment returns enormous. Future funding secured. Air combat capability expansion authorized. Next potential targets identified. North Korean mobile ICBM launchers. Underground nuclear facilities. Backup command centers. All assessed, all vulnerable, all within American reach. F-35 capability proven. Future strikes possible. Deterrence through demonstrated capability. North Korea understands message. Nuclear program continuation risks complete elimination. Regime survival requires restraint. Air combat establishes new rules. Where the sky decides the victor. That tactical quiz? Maximum GBU-39 penetration depth? Answer: B. 6 feet through reinforced concrete. Advanced penetrator design. Shape charge warhead. Optimize fusing. Sufficient eliminate underground command centers. Small bomb. Big capability. American engineering excellence. Air combat advantage demonstrated. 3 questions remain. Can North Korea rebuild command capability? Will stealth strikes become preferred decapitation method? What happens when regime retaliates? Subscribe to Air Combat, where aerial supremacy rules, where stealth penetration eliminates threats, where precision strikes prevent nuclear war. This is Defended Peninsula. This is projected power. This is Air Combat. Air supremacy, missile dominance, air combat.